Riley is going to start off this hour in Minneapolis. Hi, Riley. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ramsey. Good afternoon, Mrs. Ellis. Thank you very much for having me on the show today.
Our honor, sir. How may we help?
I just wanted to start by saying thank you for all that you and your team do. We're very fortunate to have you around here in the United States and all over the world listening to how you help people.
Thank you.
Essentially, my question today is if I'm missing anything. I am currently investing 20% in my 401k through my employer. I'm currently maxing out my Roth IRA. I am currently doing monthly distributions to mutual funds as well as a house fund that I have set up into a Fidelity 500 index fund based on the S&P 500 index, in addition to a couple more high dividend yield stocks. And I really just want to ensure that I'm doing everything I can to set myself up for the ability to live and give like no one else in the future.
Wow. I'm going to be off Friday. You want to fill in?
I sure wish I had the opportunity.
I mean, you got this down, dude. You got it so dialed in. How old did you say you are?
I am 23 years old, sir.
What do you make?
I make between 60 and 70,000. My main job, 40 hours a week, I'm making just over 61, and then my side hustle, I do about 15 to 20 hours a week, make 14 an hour plus tips.
How did you learn to do all this by the time you're 23?
I had some fantastic leaders growing up through sports and a father that worked extremely hard, dropped out of college at 18, has been working for the same company for 35 years and taught me how to work hard and be consistent and be a good person.
Wow. Good for you. Pretty amazing.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, you're single, 23, you make 70, you're putting all your money in investments right now, and you're saving towards a house, and you're 100% debt free. I don't have anything to add to this equation. You're heading in the right direction. Now, the next thing that'll happen usually is you do buy the house, and then we'll be about the business of getting it paid off as soon as possible after that. And you're gonna, and you'll back your investments down to 15% of your income at that point until you get that done. But I don't see any flaws right here.
Well, what's the timeline for when you want to buy the house? What's kind of the goal you've set for yourself?
So I want to move out of my house and actually move to the Nashville area or somewhere a little warmer from Minneapolis within the next 3 years with my company. And then because of the company and the nature of the business I'm in, probably be moving around quite often. So I was thinking renting for the next probably 10 years until I settle down in a place that I'm going to be longer than 5 years, and then get a 15-year mortgage and try to pay it off in 5.
Yeah.
Oh. So you're thinking about moving in 3 years and then buying in 10 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you've got time to save up that down payment.
You got time to save
Yes,
up the
ma'am.
purchase price.
I currently have a little over $30,000 saved up for the house or renting fund, essentially, because I didn't spend my entire fund for college. I graduated a year early.
Yeah, if you're careful when you make your move, even if you're not going to be there but 2 or 3 years, since you're going to be paying cash for the property, you may want to look at going ahead and buying earlier than that 10-year mark. But, I mean, somehow I got a feeling this is not going to unfold exactly the way you've got it lined out. You get married, it could change this equation, as an example, like where you land, how often you move, what you do, all those kinds of things are affected then. So that's what I would look at. But I think you've got a great start. I don't see anything wrong with the direction you're going for the next 24, 36 months. Just keep rocking it, man. I mean, really, I don't have any fixes to this. Make sure you're being generous. Make sure you're enjoying your money. Don't nerd out on every penny. Okay, so you need to have some enjoyment. And if those are not muscles you use very often, they can get atrophied. So force yourself in your budget. I'm going to blow this much money. I'm going to be outrageously generous with this much money. And force yourself into those muscle groups, but it's not that hard. I think you can do it. You're pretty incredible.
What a rock star. 23 years old. That's how it's done.
Where do we
Amazing.
find these people?